Hello viewers, and today I wanted to see just how good the Cold War 1911 can be in Warzone. Now usually you would select a pistol not for the purposes of using a pistol in Warzone, but actually so you can get ghost or restock straight away in your loadout. But I did want to see just how good a 1911 can actually be while you're using it in your loadout. And so I found that there are two ways I could really go about this. I could either make a very reliable single version of the 1911, trying to get things like the damage range and the bullet velocity nice and high whilst decreasing that recoil if it is possible. Or I could go for the all-out maximum damage and reducing the range and go for the akimbo loadout. In this video, I'm not using the akimbo loadout, I'm using a single action version of the 1911, but keep an eye out on the channel for an akimbo Cold War 1911 very soon. But before I break down these attachments for you and show you the awesome gameplay that I've got with this 1911, it would be amazing if you could subscribe to the channel. I'm working my way still towards 500 subscribers, and I'm very grateful for everyone that subscribes, comments, likes, and even just watches the video. So thank you very much. And so I should preface this before I begin breaking down the attachments. A pistol is not usually a weapon that you would necessarily rely on because the damage output isn't necessarily very high and the fire rate is never going to be as high as a submachine gun or an assault rifle. But it is very reliable in those close quarters engagements when both yourself and the enemy has actually run out of bullets. And so that is what I've kept in mind for the attachments that I have selected. And so starting off in the muzzle attachment slot, I'm using the agency suppressor primarily for its stealthy attributes as well as its 5% reduction to vertical recoil, its 25% boost to bullet velocity, and its 10% boost to damage range. Unfortunately, True Game Data, the website where I get most of my statistics from for the weapons, doesn't actually publish statistics for pistols or shotguns or things like that, and so I'm having to rely on feel and a lot of experimentation for the best part of these attachments. And so for the barrel attachment, I'm using the 6.45 inch reinforced heavy barrel. In a lot of other weapons that have the reinforced heavy barrel as an optional attachment, it does actually increase effective damage range and bullet velocity. It's very often that a lot of the Cold War barrels don't actually work as they say they should, but I'm pretty positive that this does give a boost to effective damage range and bullet velocity. And as I'm probably going to be using this in the extreme close quarters, there is no reason not to use the SWAT 5mm laser sight in the laser attachment slot. I'm pretty sure it boosts hipfire accuracy by around about 50%. The aim down sight time does take a bit of a hit, but as it's a pistol, it's nice and light and it still aims down sight fairly quickly and probably a lot quicker than most other weapons anyway. As I'm pretty much going to be spamming that trigger when I see an enemy and I've got this pistol in my hand, I want as many bullets as possible and I want to reload quickly. And so I'm using the Salvo 14 round fast mag for exactly that. I'm going to get an increase in ammo capacity up to 14 rounds and the reload is around about 2/3 of a second quicker. Again, we do take a hit to aim down sight time, but you will see in the gameplay it still aims down sight very quickly. And for the final attachment, as I have added a couple of attachments that do increase that aim down sight time, I'm using the Serpent Wrap, which I'm pretty sure is one of the only rear grips that actually works. I think the Serpent Wrap for most other weapons improves the aim down sight time by around about 30 milliseconds, so we can assume that it does the same for this weapon. And so it just claws back at some of that aim down sight time that we lose from the heavier attachments on the weapon. But let me know down in the comments if you do give this weapon a go. Please keep in mind that obviously as this is a secondary weapon or a back pocket weapon as some people like to call it, it's not going to be wielded by my character throughout the gameplay. I'm sort of going to be something that I turn to every now and again should I need to. But let me know if you give it a go down in the comments nonetheless. And leave a like if you enjoy the video and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thank you very much for watching and enjoy the gameplay. And just a quick note before the gameplay really does get underway, I am using the Microflex LED in some of this footage in the way of the serpent wrap, and so I found that the serpent wrap, you don't really feel the difference that much with the aim down sight time, and so I thought I'd try out a clearer sight picture, but either one should be pretty beneficial. Anyway, back to the gameplay. Mark if you can, I don't know where they are. Oh.
One down there.
I'm pushing left because he's gonna be keep looking up at you, isn't he?
Yeah. Tagged him.
Behind the rock, is he?
Yeah. I've hit him with the molly.
Get him, Charlie. Good shot. More snipers. Don't know where from. Think to the left into downtown.
Yep. Where?
Hostile!
Found him.
I'm pushing. On the left, on the left. Oh my god, there's loads. There's more than just one team. Downed him on top of you. Downed him on top of you if you can push that.
Whereabouts on top of me?
Just up here, just up here. There's one.
Okay, fly armor.
Yeah. Okay, then there's still the one that you downed, George. Yeah, he's shooting at me now.
Yeah, and his mate did get him up.
Yeah.
Right. Hit him.
No. Tag for me.
Got a loadout drop inbound.
In the doorway, into the kitchen. How did that not hit him? A bit confused by that shotgun.
Gas is close. Get to the new safe zone.
Hit him again. Broke his armor. God's sake.
Why did you hold him that angle?
I don't know. I think he's probably trying to distract us.
No, he's closed the door. Left side now, the door. Hit him low.
Yep, the trees are in the way for me. Trees are in the way for me.
I'm literally running on with him. Wish I could do that. Oh, okay, top right side.
On the balcony.
Enemy control.
Oh,
Yeah,
down! I
yeah,
wall banged him.
yeah. Oh, he's
That looks
shooting
so dodgy.
him. In the kitchen.
Broke armor. He's going to be getting his mate up, isn't he?
Yeah. He's gonna be getting him now, yeah. Yep, just got him up.
Where are the snipers in downtown? Can you mark them?
Our team's in the safe zone.
I think it's up on this building. Yeah, this building.
Eyes on shooter.
Broke his armor.
Downed him. I'm gonna go outside to get.
I never get. Have you got a sniper as well? I'm guessing.
Boys, just got brought back up on the shop there, George.
I just got an assist. So did you kill him?
Yeah, I think he blew up. Yep. Oh shit! Right on me. Oh my god! He's shit, George. He's shit. I broke his armor right on me.
All good. All good. No. What?
Your teammates are sent to the gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy.
Got him.
Fight the ball. Be advised, your teammate got
Mate's
their
on
ass
me.
kicked. They're RTV at this time. Popping smoke.
My smoke.
Yep. Went straight up the top. But he doesn't know there's two of us. Got it. Okay, yep.
Broke his armor. Shall I throw the loadout? I don't want
Loadout drop headed your way.
Oh, I love one of the roof doors. Oh, I'm dead. God damn it. He's rushing, I think. Oh my god, I got
It's me that was coming up.
Okay.
Your teammates in the gulag. If they survive, they can redeploy.
But,
Loadout drop headed your way.
oh, oh.
I don't understand how that's not hitting him. Hit him.
I have the skills to pilot that.
Requesting recon on my position.
UAV entering the AO.
There we go. But he's got a mate on him, hasn't he, Charlie, up there?
Yeah, yeah. Did you get him, yeah?
Got that guy. I think he just landed. Oh, okay, that's his mate.
Bingo fuel. RTV for
Oh, so we got him up
Another
then.
kid into it. Yeah, we got him. There he is.
I think he's just seen me. I waited for you to start firing then, because I knew I was never going to get a headshot on him.
In the left
The-
one.
19 Molotov.
Got one bullet. Visioned himself. His mate had loads of ammo. He's still there.
In the cupboard.
Yep. Got him.
Enemy UAV up ahead.
Might be on it.
He's got a self-res.
Recon intel secured. Solid work.
Drop one.
Oh, he didn't have a self-res, so his mate's coming back.
So
On the right, Charlie.
Mark the target.
I hear that.
Broke his armor. Good shot. His
Mark
mate's
the
there.
target.
no.
So they're shooting at the guys I marked on blue that have pushed up now.
You can't reach the objective. Scrub the contract.